The house in the woods. The house in the woods had been abandoned for years. It was a large, old house, with a dark and forbidding appearance. The windows were boarded up, and the paint was peeling. The only sign of life was the occasional crow that would fly overhead. One day, a group of teenagers decided to explore the house. They had heard stories about it being haunted, but they didn't believe them. They thought it would be fun to spend a night in the house and see if anything happened. The teenagers arrived at the house late at night. They found a way to get inside, and they started to explore. The house was dark and dusty, and the air was stale. The teenagers found a few old furniture pieces, but the house was mostly empty. The teenagers decided to split up and explore different parts of the house. One of the teenagers, a girl named Sarah, went upstairs. She found a long hallway with several doors. She opened one of the doors and found a bedroom. The bedroom was empty, except for a bed and a dresser. Sarah walked over to the dresser and opened the top drawer. She found a stack of old clothes. She started to look through the clothes, and she found a journal. She opened the journal and started to read. The journal was written by a woman who had lived in the house many years ago. The woman wrote about how she was haunted by the ghost of her husband. The husband had died in the house, and the woman was convinced that his ghost was still there. Sarah read the journal for a while, and she started to feel uneasy. She felt like she was being watched. She put the journal down and turned around. She saw a figure standing in the doorway. The figure was a woman, and she was wearing a white dress. Her hair was long and black, and her eyes were dark and empty. Sarah screamed and ran out of the room. The teenagers ran out of the house and never went back.